Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lehman, and I'm sorry guys I didn't do that in my last video because I was so mad because my phone kept ringing. Okay, so today is I'm sorry, Happy Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Oh, almost there, guys. 2 more days. Well, technically by the end of the night it'll be one more day. But anyway, so today is a doll reveal video. But before I do a doll reveal video, I'm gonna do a doll rant video. So this is kind of both in one, and I'm gonna show you guys what I ended up doing to the new doll I ended up getting because she is finally done, and I have to say she looks absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, but before I do, I'm gonna tell you a story that happened to me like today. So I joined a group on Facebook called Smart Doll United. So this morning, I decided to put some information on there to help out the doll community because some of them, when it comes to me, I'm one of those people that likes to conserve money instead of spending it. And like I said, when it comes to me, if I don't have the money for it, I won't buy it. So I put on the Facebook page um, about Dream Fairy dolls. And you guys know what a Dream Fairy is. I'm going to show you exactly what she is. This is a Dream Fairy. And she is a very beautiful doll. Now, the beauty about this doll is that her body is very versatile. And out of all of the bodies out there, this is the one body that I have found that will take the smart doll heads. So my smart doll head, I'm going to end up putting on one of these bodies. So I told everybody on the Facebook group about these dolls' body, and it only costs $44 compared to a body that you would have to pay $500 for. And if I'm going to pay $500 for a doll, I'm going to buy the whole dang doll. I'm not going for that. And then you got other people who sell them for ridiculous prices. And the doll's body, there's nothing wrong with this doll's body. She has a beautiful, gorgeous body. I don't know. They said she's legit, but then you got idiots running around saying she's a recast. She's a recast. And I'm like, oh god, I'm so sick of these people talking about she's a recast. Now this is what this thing is. So I told them, and within 2 hours after I put this quote on the Facebook page, they came back on, start calling the bodies a recast. You better be careful. Somebody about people who support recasters, they will get mad at you. So I'm like, you know what? And then somebody come on, oh my god, I 100% see you're stealing away from the original doll from the. Oh, okay. Okay. I will never understand people like that. They are so dumb that it's just funny to me. How dumb can you really be? That when you hear, because the doll costs $44 and comes from AliExpress and China, she is a recast, but the doll that you have at home that you paid $1,000 for, you talking about, oh my god, she's original, she's made by the artist, yada 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 yada. Okay, folks. See, I'm gonna put this down in this video, and I don't care who sees this video. I don't care who think they want to be smart enough to actually come on here and be stupid enough to dispute this. But this is true because I have seen it done before. So you're not going to tell me it's not true. Let me make one thing very clear to everybody in the doll community who thinks recasts are bad. Here's a little fact that I'm about to break down to you that's going to be heartbreaking. Some of you will probably run out and kill your dog or something. Anyway, please don't murder your animals. Please don't attack anybody else because you find something out that you should have already known from the beginning. It does not matter what doll that you buy. Doesn't matter what planet, doesn't matter what town, city, country that you live in. Does not matter. You need to know this. When these supposed artists make these dolls, they only make one original prototype. Which means that the doll that you buy, there is a reason why 12 other people owns this same doll. Doesn't matter what they paint the face is, as long as it's the same make and model of a doll. It's because the original doll that the artist makes in order to make in order for the other dolls to be created, you will never own. In other words, the doll that you have is a copy of the original one. Stupid. Think about it for a second. There are 12 other people out there that got a doll just like you. When you go on to sites, you be like, oh wow, look, there's another one of my dolls. There's a reason why there's another one of your dolls, because they make copies of the original doll, guys. I don't give a dang what doll you got. Even Danny Cho tells you on his website, there's a reason why his dolls do not come out perfect, because they're a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. They're a copy of the original doll. He creates the original doll. He makes a mold from the original doll. Then he uses the mold to make the doll. Get it? It's called being smart. Even a resin doll. Think about it for a second. You claiming that you're stealing money from the doll creator. When that doll creator creates that original doll, they take this doll in pieces, make silicone molds of this doll's body, pieces and everything, head, face, everything. After they're done with these silicone molds, they fill the material used to make the doll with, whether it's resin, plastic, or vinyl. It doesn't matter. And then what they do, they take it and put it in a machine, and the machine squirts this stuff down in there, and they make copies of the molds. This is where you get the imperfections in these dolls. Most people don't notice that. Like you have dolls with, sometimes they make even a resin doll. You're sitting there, and then all of a sudden one person, you and your friend buy the same doll, and you're sitting there next to each other, and you notice that the dolls are different. Like yours might have a spot in it, where hers is clean. Yours might have a hand might be bigger than her right hand. Because there's imperfections in the molds that they use to make the doll. As for the original doll that the artist created, that goes in a vote. In the company vote. Once it's in that company's vote, there's no releasing it again. Now, you do have companies that are smart enough to know how to use this. So what they'll do is they'll go, we're only going to make $300. But then we take the mold, the original mold, and once the $300 are all made, they lock it up for a couple of years. They sell off all the other dolls. And then basically people see the doll. Oh my God, I want that doll. I want that doll. And their appetite gets whet. And then the company, like 2 or 3 years later, decides we're going to release that mold for a couple of more months. So they make another set of the molds of the doll to sell off again. Then they put it back. This is how they do that, guys. And if you don't believe this works, that this is the way they make dolls in all countries, there is a show on YouTube called How's It Made. Type in the name of that show. Type in dolls. And there was one part on there where they actually went to a doll factory. It doesn't matter what the doll is made of. The only way that you would get an original doll if you sat there in a chair and made it yourself. That means you carved the legs, you carved the arms, you carved the heads, you did everything. You made it, you bought the material to make the doll. All you drawed it on paper, that's an original doll too. But guys, enough with the recasting, okay? All dolls are considered recast because they're recasted from the original doll that you and your stupid mind haven't figured out by now. You will never, ever, as long as God is on, as long as you're on God's gorgeous green earth, you will never own. Unless you own that company itself, you will never own that original doll. The original mold for even Barbie follows that same procedure. I don't care what company it is. Resin. Think about it for a second, guys. Just think about it for a second. Everybody's hollering out, you're stealing from the artist. Do you really think an artist going to sit there in a chair and make 300 dolls within 5 months? No. Humans ain't built like that. Think about it for a second. There's no way. You have too many people who own these dolls, and they're the same doll as yours, but you're sitting there saying that we cost the artist their money. No. The artist ain't hurting for nothing. I can promise you that. Because guess what happens when this doll he finished done, and they make copies of it and they put it in that vault? While he's sitting there in that chair, he's working on a new doll. He is working on a new doll. The thing about companies that do that, the thing about doll companies is they want a new doll that comes out every couple of months. This artist got a certain amount of time to make one doll. And that one doll is copied by the company itself. Then it's sold to you. This is how they cast these dolls back and forth. And the new doll that's coming out, they take a look at, oh, I like that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. They make copies of that doll and do the same. All original dolls that created the original molds to the dolls that you own, you will never own. So please, guys, stop with the recast thing. You will never own that original doll. This is one of the reasons why I like Danny Cho so much, because if you actually had any sense enough to go on his website and read his website, he tells you on there his products are not 100% perfect. That's why there's defections in the product, because they are a copy of the original doll. You will never own the original doll. You are only owning the copy. And according to you, that's what a recast is. It's a copy of a copy. So what are you complaining about? Smartness. Doesn't matter if it's made by that company or another company. In my mind, it's a doll. That's it. So I'm sorry that I had to let that out. So to let you guys understand that, please, people, recast is recast. It doesn't matter what doll you got. That's all you get. Even my 3-foot Barbies are the same way. Doesn't matter. So I can promise you, you're going to always get a copy of a copy. Okay, guys, it's hitting 14 minutes. So let me get off this sad little pathetic subject, and I'm going to show you guys what I ended up doing with this girl yesterday. So I finally finished painting her face, and I must say, guys, she turned out beautiful. And like I said, guys, if you guys want her, she's a Zizek doll. I can't think of the name of her. So I'm going to show you guys what I ended up doing to her, and I will tell you her name and everything. So this girl came out perfect, and she apparently fits one of my wigs. So ladies and gentlemen, introducing the beautiful and the gorgeous Cleopatra. Cleo for short. I absolutely love her. I ended up changing her eye color because they originally gave me brown, so I put blue in there. I do have some new eyes coming. I just hope they get here because I want her to have like a purple eye. So I ended up ordering these eyes for her, and I ended up putting a black and purple wig on her instead because for some reason she didn't look like without it. But other than that, she came out gorgeous, guys. Oh my god! I put the bee necklace on her, and then I put her some earrings in. Now the thing about this doll, remember this, guys. When you buy her, she will not come with holes in her ears. I don't know why, but they didn't put any holes in her ears. And I'm kind of glad they didn't, but yeah, if you want to put holes in her ears, you just use one of those little needle or something like that, and that works just fine. But yes, she came out looking like an angel. I absolutely love that. She is so cute. She is adorable. And like I said, I named her Cleopatra, Cleo for short. Now, I do plan on buying more of these girls. I haven't decided when I'm going to buy them, but I do want about two more of them. I want one African. I'm going to color one African American, and the other one, I don't know. I'll choose what I'm going to do with it. But I do have two new dolls coming in, and I will be opening those with you guys. One of them is a complete doll already, but she's going to get a whole face up from me. Because I don't like the way her face looks. I really don't. And the other one is the blank doll. She's the other half of my alien girls. And I'm not going to tell you what color I'm going for, but I got like a whole bunch of wigs that I had come in the last couple of days because Walmart was having a clearance sale, and I found some wigs for $1, y'all. I mean, like $1. Unfortunately, I missed two of them that I really, really wanted. I hated it. But there's an old saying, sometimes you got to suck it up and live with it. Kind of like you recast haters out there. But yes, and I will eventually begin to work on my smart doll head, in which they helped me out on the Facebook page. They actually told me which one I had, and I'm surprised. I ended up with a doll that was supposed to be like my second choice if I couldn't get Justice, which is a Prowess. So yay, I got a Prowess. So I haven't thought about what I'm going to make her to look like, but right now, because I want her very special, she will be my personal doll. And she'll be a doll like I create these girls. But other than that, this is my beautiful and my gorgeous Cleo, Miss Cleo. So I had fun making Cleo. And I promise you guys, I will be bringing a box opening to you guys when it comes to my two new dolls coming. So, but the thing about it is they're both coming at the same time. So yeah, it's going to be two dolls opening. So until then, guys, it's getting late, and I'm going to say goodbye to you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Sorry about the ranting and raving. Until then, guys, peace out. Love you, and I will see you next time.